Welcome to today's shocking video, where we uncover the mysterious deaths of some of the world's most famous and influential figures. These aren't just Hollywood icons or politicians, they are whistleblowers, artists, and leaders who dare to challenge the elite and reveal hidden truths. From government secrets to royalty scandals, these stories were officially ruled as suicides or accidents, but were they really? With every new details, the connections grow darker and more complex, implicating powerful individuals and institutions. Grab your popcorn, stay curious, and buckle up for an eye-opening journey as we dive deep into the stories of Jeffrey Epstein, Princess Diana, Tupac, Michael Jackson, and more. Each case will leave you questioning everything you thought you knew. Let's start with a name that shook the world: Jeffrey Epstein. Epstein wasn't just a wealthy financier. He was a key figure in a powerful blackmail ring involving politicians, royalty, and celebrities. But his story ended abruptly when he was found dead in his prison cell in 2019. They called it a suicide, but the facts tell a different story. The cameras in his cell conveniently malfunctioned, the guards were mysteriously asleep, and its autopsy revealed injuries more consistent with strangulation than hanging. Epstein had dirt on some of the most powerful people in the world, and his death felt more like an execution to silence him forever. Adding to the mystery, Epstein's alleged little black book of contacts contained names of high-profile figures, sparking debates about who might have wanted him dead. The global implications of his death continue to ripple, leading many to question how far-reaching this conspiracy might be. Now, let's talk about Princess Diana, the people's princess. Diana wasn't just a royal, she was a rebel. She spoke out against the royal family and exposed their secrets. In a chilling letter, she predicted her own death, writing that her husband was planning a car accident to clear the path for his future with another woman. In 1997, Diana tragically died in a car crash in a Paris tunnel. But was it really an accident? Surveillance footage went missing, the investigation had glaring inconsistencies, and witnesses reported unusual events leading up to the crash. Many believe Diana's death was a calculated move to silence her forever. Beyond the crash itself, Diana's vocal support for the causes like landmine removal and a controversial interview about the royal family made her a target. Her death left a legacy of unanswered questions, with the monarchy's role in the tragedy still hotly debated. Tupac, one of the greatest rappers of all time, was shot and killed in 1996. But here's the twist. Rumors have always implied that his death wasn't just about a gang rivalry. Some believe he was silenced because his music and activism were exposing uncomfortable truths about corruption and societal issues. Even Eminem hinted at a deeper conspiracy in one of his songs, implying that powerful figures in the music industry, like the Diddler, might have had a role in both Tupac and Biggie's deaths. Could it be that Tupac knew too much and had to be taken out? Adding fuel to the fire, whispers of secret files and unreleased tracks that Tupac created suggest he was planning to reveal shocking information. His lyrics, filled with themes of betrayal and hidden enemies, makes fans wonder if his art was his way of warning the world before it was too late. Next, we have John F. Kennedy, the president who dared to challenge the deep state. JFK's assassination in 1963 remains one of the most controversial events in history. While Lee Harvey Oswald was blamed, many believe JFK was killed because he planned to dismantle the CIA and the Federal Reserve, threatening the power of the elite. Witnesses disappeared, evidence was destroyed, and the infamous magic bullet theory raised more questions than answers. Was JFK's death a warning to anyone who dared to challenge the establishment? Additionally, declassified documents and leaked testimonies have pointed to covert operations and shadowy players who had everything to gain from his removal. His vision for peace and transparency in government remains a stark contrast to the secrecy surrounding his death. Gary Webb was a journalist who exposed how the CIA allowed drug traffickers to flood American neighborhoods with cocaine in the 90s. His groundbreaking investigation revealed a shocking connection between the US government and the crack epidemic, but his career and life took a nosedive after his revelations. In 2004, Webb was found dead with 2 gunshot wounds to the head. The cause of death? Suicide. 2 gunshots? Many believe Webb was murdered to silence him forever. His work unveiled systematic corruption, but it also put him under intense surveillance and pressure from powerful figures. Webb's story serves as a chilling reminder of the dangers faced by those who expose uncomfortable truths. John Stockwell, a former high-ranking CIA officer, revealed disturbing truths about how the agency orchestrated global conflicts for hidden agendas. He detailed how the CIA fueled wars, toppled governments, and caused chaos to maintain power. Shortly after, Stockwell disappeared under mysterious circumstances. His death remains a mystery, but is clear he became a target for exposing the inner workings of one of the most secretive organizations in the world. Stockwell's book and public speeches highlighted the human cost of these covert operations, making him an enemy of those who profited from secrecy and manipulation. His legacy continues to inspire whistleblowers today. Stanley Mayor invented a car that could run on water, a revolutionary breakthrough that could have ended the oil industry's dominance. But in 1998, Mayor suddenly collapsed and died after meeting with potential investors. His final words? "They poisoned me." Mayer's death was ruled a brain aneurysm, but many believe it was an assassination orchestrated by big oil companies to bury his invention. After his death, his patents mysteriously disappeared, ensuring his technology would never see the light of day. His invention could have revolutionized energy consumption, making his sudden demise all the more suspicious. Reports of threats and intimidation towards Mayor before his death only deepened the mystery. Julian Assange, the founder of WikiLeaks, exposed government corruption, war crimes, and surveillance tactics. Although he is still alive, his deteriorating health and years of confinement serve as a stark warnings to whistleblowers. Assange's story shows the extreme lengths governments will go to suppress those who dare to reveal the truth. He remains a symbol of resistance against the elite's control over information. His asylum in the Ecuadorian embassy and subsequent arrest sparked debates about freedom of speech and political retribution. Assange's leaks continue to influence global conversations about power and transparency. Michael Jackson, the king of pop, was another icon whose death raised countless questions. Officially, he died from cardiac arrest due to a drug overdose administered by his doctor, Conrad Murray. But did you know his head of security, Fahim Muhammad, later worked for P. Diddy, who is now surrounded by allegations of cover-ups and even ties to other mysterious deaths? Michael had spoken out about powerful forces in the music industry, calling them evil and accusing them of controlling artists like puppets. Was Michael silenced because he threatened to reveal the dark secrets of the elite? A popular theory also suggests that Beyonce and jayz played roles in silencing artists like Alia, Left Eye, Whitney Houston, and even Michael himself. The claim is that Beyonce's rise to superstardom was no coincidence, as these icons' untimely deaths conveniently removed her competition. Jay-Z, who is close to Diddy, has also faced lawsuits tied to shocking allegations involving minors. Together, their connection to other suspicious deaths paints a chilling picture of the dark side of fame. Finally, we have John McAfee, a tech mogul who predicted his own death. McAfee was a relentless critic of government corruption and openly claimed to have incriminating evidence against high-ranking officials. He even got a tattoo reading "Dollar Whacked," stating he would never kill himself. But in 2021, McAfee was found dead in a Spanish prison just as he was about to be extradited to the US. Authorities ruled it as a suicide, but his warnings make many believe he was silenced for knowing too much. McAfee's eccentric behavior and cryptic messages online hinted at secrets he planned to reveal. His death adds to the chilling list of those who dared to challenge the establishment and paid the ultimate price. As we've seen today, these deaths are far from isolated incidents. From the corridors of political power to the glittering lights of Hollywood, a chilling pattern emerges. Those who challenge the powerful or threaten to reveal their secrets often meet untimely and suspicious ends. Are these coincidences, or is there a darker agenda that connects them? Whether it's mysterious car crashes, suspicious suicides, or sudden medical emergencies, each case points to a web of control and fear, but the truth has a way of surfacing, and voices like theirs inspire others to question the narratives fed to us. What do you think? Are we looking at a series of tragic coincidences, or global cover-up orchestrated by the elite? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe For more mind-blowing content that pushes the boundaries of what we are told to believe, remember, the more you know, the harder it is to control you. Stay curious and always question everything. Peace.